All right, guys, I'm back with another video. I think today is going to be a good one. If you've run Facebook ads or Instagram ads or even Google ads for that matter for any amount of time, I'm sure one of the biggest problems or issues you've had is the lead quality, right? I mean, that's one of the biggest complaints with Facebook marketing, digital marketing in general, I would say, and almost for any business is getting the lead after they submit your form to be able to get them to contact you back through text message, phone call, email, whatever it might be. So today I put together a quick video for you that's going to show you 4 different things you can do to hopefully increase your lead quality and get leads that are higher intent leads. That way you have a better chance of getting a sale and making your Facebook, Instagram, or Google campaigns successful. So this video is going to be just 4 different things you can do to increase that lead quality. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to give you a free resource that you can download that you can learn even more tips and tricks you can do to convert your leads into actual paying customers. So let's jump right into it. The very first thing that you can do if you're getting leads that are just price shopping or don't have enough money to afford your services or just wanting to come in for the cheapest thing or just to come in for your offer that you're promoting and can't afford any other of your higher end treatments. One thing that you can do is increase your offer, the price of your offer by packaging things together. So let's say you're advertising a $49 or a $97 offer, and you're getting some leads and some interest, but the leads show up and they just don't seem to be the highest quality, or they don't have money to afford some of your higher end packages. What you could do is kind of scare those people away right off the bat by just introducing a higher end offer. So an example, like if you're running a body sculpting treatment for $97 as your front end offer on your Facebook ads, you can excuse me, you can combine that with a different treatment like um, EMS zero, for example, like muscle toning, and go to from a $99 offer to a $199 offer. Um, So that's 2 things that you can kind of bundle together to raise your price. And what that'll do again is kind of the people that don't even have $200 to spend, or the people that think that's too expensive, they won't even bother filling out your form or filling out your landing page. So you're kind of weeding those people out right off the bat. If you're a med spa, what you can do is say get 20 units of Botox plus a hydrofacial for $249, rather than just advertising Botox at $8 or $9 a unit, or 20 units of Botox for $150. Um, you can bundle that with something else and raise that price to $199, $249, to attract those higher end people that are going to be able to afford some of your other services. Now, these prices here, these are just completely made up examples. So obviously you want to price things that make sense for your business, and you might even want to test different offers on the front end to see what people respond to the most. If you advertise something that's too high, you're just not going to have a lot of interest. So you want to find that balance of still getting a decent lead volume every day. You want to get multiple leads every single day from your ads, but you want to balance that with an offer that makes sense, and you're not just giving something away that's too cheap and attracting the wrong type of leads. So again, completely made up prices here, but test different things for your business, bundle things together, and you can try to raise the price of that front end offer by bundling things together. The next thing you can do to increase the intent of your leads is asking more questions on your lead form. Most people that put together a lead form or a landing page, the only thing most of the time they ask for is just their name and their email and their phone number, which is great. I mean, you want to offer the path of least resistance, right, to get the most leads. But a lot of times this will produce leads that just fill out the form. They don't even remember filling it out. And then when you go to contact them, they either don't answer, or they said, I've never filled out your form, or I don't remember doing that. So what you can do is add more qualifying questions to your lead form, to your landing page, and get people to have to go through a couple extra little steps to become a lead. So some example questions that you can ask are, have you ever had a fat loss treatment before? Have you, how many inches are you looking to lose? Why is now the right time to invest in body sculpting? Have you ever had Botox or injections before? You can ask, when was the last time you've done body sculpting, or when was the last time you've had Botox? Again, you're really just asking one or two custom questions on your lead form or your landing page just to get them to go through a little extra effort to fill it out and to become a lead. The more hoops they have to jump through to become a lead, the more the higher intent they're going to have. So now, obviously, if you go too crazy with this and ask too many questions, you're going to just scare people away. So you, again, just like the previous thing that we talked about, you're going to want to find that balance. Usually, one or two custom questions is all I would recommend. I wouldn't recommend adding any more custom questions than that. Just something enough to where you get a little more information about them and attract those people that are just a little bit more serious. The next thing is the follow up with your leads. So you want to make them excited to speak to you. I know, one of the biggest problems that most businesses have when they try to run their ads on Facebook is they don't really have a lead follow up system, or they don't have an effective lead follow up system. So, if you don't have an effective lead follow up system, then you're not going to, most of these leads, you're not going to end up even talking to them. They're just not going to respond to you. So you got to have an effective system, and here's some ways that you can do that. So within minutes of them submitting your form, you should have automations that are sending them SMS messages, emails, thanking them for their interest, displaying some before and after photos, displaying reviews, your best reviews from your med spa or body sculpting studio. Just highlighting the benefits, highlighting before and afters, testimonials, getting them excited to speak with you. One of the biggest mistakes most businesses do is they have zero lead follow-ups in place at all. So the lead submits the form, and then nothing happens, sometimes for hours, days, weeks. Some businesses take days or weeks to even get back with their leads. And by that time, the lead, lost interest or doesn't even remember filling out the form or just doesn't even care anymore. So you want to get them while they're hot. So what we recommend is an email and a text message should go out within, a minute or two of them becoming a lead. And again, this is highlighting the benefits of why they should come to your business versus your competitor. So again, highlighting some of your testimonials, your reviews, and before and afters, just getting them comfortable, especially in the med spa or medical space. Comfort is a huge part of this. So you want to make them comfortable by showcasing that you're a legitimate business. You have reviews, you have before and afters. You could even send out in an email, welcome email, some introducing some of your staff, their credentials, any qualifications they have, just anything to help them build up that relationship with your business after they submit that form. Because again, guys, if you just let them submit a form and then you call them 4 days later or text them 4 days later saying, hey, here's a link to book your appointment. I saw that you fill out our form, which is what a lot of business owners do. A lot of med spas that we talk to and body sculpting studios, we get on the phone with them and we ask them, hey, what's your current follow-up process? And there really isn't one. It's just, they just text them a booking link whenever they get around to it. And of course that doesn't work, especially coming from Facebook and Instagram ads, because these people weren't even looking for your services when they came across your ad. The ad popped up, they saw something that interested them, so they filled out the form. But they're not a super hot lead, not as hot as maybe if they came from Google and they're actually searching for your services. So especially these leads that are coming from Instagram and Facebook, you need to build up a relationship so they know who you are and they can trust you, and they actually are excited to respond back to you when you do reach out to them. And then that leads me to the last one of they should be contacted by a real human, within minutes or hours at the longest, of becoming a lead. Obviously during business hours or, whenever it makes sense. You don't want to be contacting them at midnight, but If they submit the form at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, again, you should have that automation that goes out to them, email, a text message. The text message should ask them a question at the end to prompt a response. So, hey, have you ever had body sculpting before? Or which were you interested in, Botox or PRP injections? Just something to get them to respond. That should be going out automated, within minutes. But then you should be contacting them by phone too, calling them. And again, just building up that relationship with them, answering any questions that they might have, and just building that relationship so they, again, can trust you, and you can make them comfortable, answer all their questions, and then move on to the next step. So, the last one is, after you do contact them over the phone, you want to have get a deposit for them, or put their credit card number on file. So you get them on a phone call for a phone consultation, discuss the treatment with them, answer all their questions, sell the benefits of the treatment, explain kind of who you are and why you're qualified to do this. At the end of the call, let them know that you have some availability, say this week or next week, for their appointment. Provide them with a couple different dates and times and ask which ones work the best for them. After they confirm the date or time they want to come in, let them know that they must leave their credit card on file, excuse me, in order to hold their date and time. And then they won't be charged unless they don't show up for their appointment, or they cancel outside of the allowed time that's stated in your cancellation policy. So, you want to make sure to have a cancellation policy somewhere on your website that you can always refer them back to. But you just let them know that, hey, we either need to keep your card on file, or we just require, a $10 or a $20 deposit that's going to get applied to your treatment. This is just to make sure that you show up for your appointment, because our staff is going to be on hand waiting for you. So if they don't want to read off their credit card number over the phone, then you can always, get a secure payment link and text it or email it over to them. And again, like just for a $10 or $20 deposit, just to make sure that they show up for their appointment. That's going to drastically reduce your no-shows when they actually leave a deposit to show up. And then be sure to send them appointment reminders, text, email, and calling them before their appointment. You want to send reminders the day before, the day of, making sure that they're reminded that their appointment's coming up. People get busy, people forget things. So just always be in contact with them and remind them about the appointment. And that's really it, guys. Those are the 4 things that you can do right off the bat to increase your lead quality and interest level. Like I said, at the very end, I'm going to have a bonus for you. So you can go to beautyamplify.com and download the No More No Show checklist. I'll leave a link in the description where you can download that. And if you have any more questions about your body contouring or med spa marketing, definitely you can contact us through our website, and we will be happy to answer your questions. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video.